Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. What I thought I'd do today is demonstrate this tool here. Now if anybody's a Locksport or Locksmith, this is a tool they definitely need in their bag. Or in your lock picking kit. It's not always just about the picks and the rakes and the tension tools. This is another tool here which is critical for any lock picker. What I've got here is I've got my snap pick gun. I've just picked open a couple of these quick cylinders, got a couple of 530s and a Euro cylinder to demonstrate this. So this tool here we sell on our lock shop. The link is down in the description, and it is what's known as a plug spinner. So the way that it works is you simply rotate it, it clips in, you push the button on the back, and it'll spin backwards. So with this cylinder here, if you can see it, you see the keyway's off to about the 2 o'clock position. I want to spin this around so that the top of the keyway is somewhere between 9, 10 or 11. Basically, not all locks open on the clockwise side. Some you need to do anti-clockwise. Sometimes you can only get it clockwise, but you need it to go the other direction. It might have been a very difficult lock that you've spent a lot of time on getting unlocked, and rather than have to go through and bring the lock back to the 12 o'clock position, you can just use this tool here. This is what this tool's about. So we want to go this way, anti-clockwise, so I'm going to rotate it anti-clockwise. I'm just going to pop it in there and give it a quick spin, and if everything goes well, it'll go past the 12 o'clock position. And it didn't. Oh no, it did. There we go. I'll probably put a bit more tension on it. It's got a piece of spring steel that goes through all the way through the middle. So I'm going to give it one more turn here. Now that's under a lot more pressure, and I'm going to demonstrate it again if you can see it. And bang. I'll do it once more. And perfect. And now let's do the Euro. So it doesn't matter what type of cylinder you've got. If you need to spin it, you need a plug spinner. And done. Alright, so all of these now have been spun in the opposite direction of which they were picked, and this is the tool to do it, the plug spinner. They last a couple of years. Sometimes you might have to replace this with spring steel. You can do that. It's got a little Allen key that's adjustable. The height of the actual tool is not very big itself. It fits into most picking kits or toolboxes. You'd probably say about 140, and it's probably about 30 mil round. Made of aluminium, steel, spring steel going straight down the middle. Once you turn it like that, the button at the back pops out. That is all adjustable, but you shouldn't need to. Coming straight off from factory, they're ready to go. It's under pressure now. It's spun. Push the button. Bang. So that is the lock plug spinner, available from our shop, drlock.com.au. I'll leave the link down in the description. They're not expensive. I think these are going for about $40. Now, when you compare it to other plug spinners which are on the market, this is actually quite cheap. HPC is like 150, and they go up from there. But a lot of the time, you really don't need anything too fancy. You could do it with this. I mean, in the olden days, I think they used to use elastic bands and a tension tool, or they had other ones with little flaps coming off. But generally speaking, this is one that's used quite widely in Australia, throughout the locksmith community. And yeah, they're from China, but they're always hard to get. So we've actually got in, I think we've got about 10 of them sitting on the shelf. So if you're interested in one, visit that link down in the description and you can purchase one. Stick it in your tool bag. They last a couple of years. I would say you would get, a proper locksmith probably get about 2 years out of a tool like this. Then the spring might break, or you might have to replace that center element. Doesn't come with any replacement center elements. It's a bit of a disposable tool, but anybody who's picking locks, definitely well worth having. The amount of times I've sat there and I've picked a lock took me quite a while because it was difficult or dirty, or you got to turn it a certain way and you pick it one way and then you've got to spin it the other way, and if you lose your pins, you're back to basically starting again, picking the lock. Alright, leave your comments down below, and thanks for watching.